Paul Burrell claims that Harry has made out with the devil and that the Netflix contract should be ripped up. The former royal butler criticized the prince and the most recent season of the Netflix series The Crown for its distasteful, cruel, and inaccurate portrayal of Princess Diana. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British royal family. Paul Burrell, the former butler to Princess Diana, has criticized Prince Harry for his upcoming Netflix documentary series. The Duke of Sussex was described as getting into bed with the devil by Burrell in an interview with Dan Wooton for GB News. Also asserting that his relationship with Netflix should end, he said he had become too commercialized. "He really has commercialized himself to the hilt," the man said, adding, "He's got into bed with the devil, hasn't he? And he ought to return the funds," while stating, "Actually, I don't want to do this further on principle." The most recent season of The Crown on Netflix was also described by him as cruel and inaccurate. "I think this series should have been cancelled at the end of Series 4, he said when speaking about it. "The famous people we adore are still in our living memory today. And we don't want them to be portrayed in this way. I do not want to watch The Crown's upcoming season because it features the crash. It will be far worse than this one." At the age of 18, Burrell, now 64, started working as a footman. The following year, he was appointed the Queen's personal footman. Later, in 1987, he moved in with Charles and Diana. He continued, "I think the entire series is offensive, cruel, and inaccurate. I spent more than 10 years with Diana and 11 years standing by the Queen, so I find it very challenging to find any truth in this series." People's attitudes toward the royal family, and the princess in particular, are changing as a result. "I've seen every episode, and in the final one, Trevor McDonald and Princess Diana cast a vote to end the monarchy. That didn't take place. It doesn't make sense why a woman who loved being a royal and was extremely proud to be a member of the royal family would want to destroy that institution. The opposite is true. Diana wasn't that way." Incidentally, you never see any of the princess's noble deeds in The Crown. The anti-landmine campaign is not visible to you. Her tireless efforts to combat HIV and AIDS are hidden from view. You don't observe any indication of homelessness or anything similar. Nothing in the princess's favor. I get the impression that they were trying to paint a picture of this isolated, lonely woman who was always complaining about her lot in life. Don't even get me started on Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. She resembles an extra from EastEnders who has been dragged backward through a hedge. Where did they find the information about these three famous women's characters? The two most significant individuals in her life were her boys, Mr. Burrell continued in his interview with GB News. She loved her boys very much. She did, however, give them up to the royal family in such a selfless way. She once told me, "Well, they belong to the family, don't they, and they need to learn the ropes of their future lives," the woman recalled. Along with their cousins and everyone else, they must be with that grandmother. She was so selfless in that way. She was very close to both of her boys. Princess Diana's character is being unfairly portrayed in this.